Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Monday to you all. Hopefully, you enjoyed your weekend. Hopefully, you had a productive first day of the week. Let's check out some new music. Music shows beware. Woong is back. This is very exciting. I'm pretty new to the Woong train, but great grains of sand. A grain of sand. His last ballad that he dropped last time earlier on in the year was absolutely gorgeous. I tremendously enjoyed it, and I finally understand why he is so popular among the general populace. His voice is absolutely tremendous. But he is back with a brand new song titled "Do or Die." So let's check it out one time. DJ, roll the intro. Oh yes, indeed. Let's get into it. I should preface, I have not heard, seen, or read anything that would be considered a spoiler for this. Admittedly, I don't follow like Woon's team or anything like that on social, so I don't see concept pictures or that. I saw that the video had been uploaded. I saw it in my YouTube recommendeds this morning when I was doing some other stuff on the computer, and I've been very excited for it ever since seeing it. And essentially, if we just get a nice hefty dose of some gorgeous Woong vocals, I'm going to be more than happy with that. So let's get into it. This isn't a ballad. Wait, hold on. Why is this? This is the same Woong, right? This is an EDM banger. Hold on. I'm sorry I'm not saying much. I'm shocked. And the thing is, it's really good. What is happening? This is, pardon the language, I don't know how many of you might get like triggered by this, but he dead ass just went full EDM and is rapper? Yo? Hey yo, he's spitting too. What is happening? My mind's being blown. It's like 4 Stars Cool all over again. This is bonkers. And surprisingly, it's a song that is pretty much foot to the floor the entire way. It doesn't really change a whole lot. It's energetic. And it stays very energetic. And the thing is, even though it's stylistically so far away from what I'm used to hearing with Woong, get your high note, king. No, we're getting plentiful Woong vocals. It's just paired with an EDM banger. Oh my goodness. He got so saucy with it. Shout out the MV team one time. That's crazy. That's actually nuts. This is the last thing I would have ever expected from a Im Young Woong release. My goodness, his name is. I never realized how difficult his name is to say, but this is a man that is like known across the industry as being one of the best ballad vocalists out there. And he has just gone and not just done an EDM banger, but has done an EDM banger really well. Like his voice has such a nice amount of emotiveness. It's very pretty and fluid in his ballads. But in Do or Die, there's a certain brightness, there's a certain sparkle to his voice that has such a different energy to it than ballad Im Young. And honestly, I didn't know he had this in his locker, but that's. This is what I like to call a trip. My goodness. It's. And the thing is, there's a part of my life when I was growing up where I very much was like one track minded in the EDM genres. Like talking like 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, early to mid 2010 EDM scene was very much like my thing back in the day when I was in high school. If that dates me or ages me or whatever, is like to get a point across. This is very familiar to me in terms of like the sound signature and what part of the music scene this is from. Like this is very much EDM festival coded from about that time period. And that's fine and all. And there have been certain K-pop songs that have taken this kind of sound signature, and it's been done by a few other groups throughout the year, at least the ones that I've listened to. There's probably at least a couple handfuls more of artists that I haven't listened to that have done this sound before. But this is being done by Im Young Woong, and that is like my brain is having difficulties comprehending what has just happened here. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna go back to just somewhere. I want a chorus for the main part, but like, admittedly, I think the drop is a little bit less harsh than what a traditional EDM drop would have been. Like, I think the big woof into the firm 808 hit is a little bit on the lighter side in Do or Die. And I think from a stylistic point of view, it makes sense. Like, if this was meant to be a proper, like, festival EDM banger, I feel like Im Young Woon's voice just needs more punch in it, and that's definitely a mixing thing as well. But the fact that EDM banger and Im Young Woong is being spoken in the same sentence feels like a fever dream to me. Also, the fact that hold on, we get rapper Im Young Woong later. I'm waiting for it. And he's rapping in a way where it's very much very heavy in the tonal quality, or that it's not like a spoken rap, it's a sung rap. Essentially, the top line still has like a melodic quality to it. It's got tonal Like it's actually got notes designated to them. It's just being delivered in a way where it's got a quicker cadence. It's very much more syncopated, more rhythm oriented rather than like melodically oriented. And that is again does is just so out of character for me for Im Young Woong from my eyes. But I think that just makes it that much cooler for me. Oh my goodness. The thing is, this isn't the first time I felt like this about a group. In recent times, too. Forstella, very famous vocal crossover group, recently dropped a single titled Cool. Now, Forstella are known for their big, dramatic, classical meets rock meets pop type of sound. Like, they have the very big, dramatic voices. I mean, they were winners off of Phantom Singer. That alone should be enough to explain things. But they dropped a proper boy group banger not too long ago, titled Cool. And that caught me really off guard. Now that Im Young Woong has just dropped Do or Die, I'm experiencing that whiplash again, and my brain cannot compute. In the best way possible, mind you, because this song kinda fire. Wow. Yeah, genuinely did not expect to be listening to something like this today from him. I was expecting another really pretty ballad, and I was kind of getting myself ready for it and like the emotional state for it. Oh boy, was I caught blindsided by that. But that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me, and I think this might be a little bit more poignant, just based off of recent events. But let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.